I also wanted to mention, as I reach for this again, proper nutrition and hydration when you're in the woods. Oftentimes during the rut, like during the really intense deer mating season, we will sit from before sunrise till just after sunset continuously. When we are doing this, fatigue can set in. We need to be extra cautious that we remain hydrated, that we pack snacks that are going to be a little more not empty calorie dense, but nutritious. That handful of almonds will get you 10 times further in the woods than a handful of Swedish fish or Skittles. And like I said, this is a place of non-judgment when it comes to your snacks and your snack habits. It's just when you're going to be out there for 10, 12 hours at a time, if that's what you build up to eventually, it's in your best interest to make sure that you're eating things that are going to fuel hi there, that are going to fuel you and not take away from the experience. Because yeah, that sugar high is great if you got a bag full of marshmallows with you, but that crash, essentially when you need it the most, is not going to be helpful for you. I definitely tend to gravitate towards more of food in like bar form. It's actually kind of funny. My partner and I laugh about this, but I have shot more deer with a mouthful of granola than I have without. They always seem to walk in when I'm like, this is the time that I can take a bite of something and it's okay. It's never okay. There's never a good time to eat in the woods. Just do your best to scan your surroundings and do the best you can. But things like that will happen when you least expect it. I tend to gravitate towards foods that have a more natural scent or kind of fruity. I know that sounds kind of silly, but the apples are a big thing in this part of New York State. So if you have like Lara Bar makes an apple pie granola bar, that's great. RX Bar makes a blueberry bar, also excellent. They have nut protein as well, in them, and also smell like what the deer are going to want to eat versus something artificial that is not going to fuel you for the time that you are in the woods, but also something that what's around you is going to potentially be interested in if you're hunting in a spot where maybe it's windy that day or something like that.